So welcome everybody. Welcome to Hot Song Podcast. Today is the 21st of August 2025 and our topic this evening is the seventh eye. We for the past few weeks we've been focusing on the sixth eye, and I just want to mention that even though we are moving on to talk about the seventh eye, but that does not mean that we're done with the sixth eye, that we constantly, hopefully if you want to, is to constantly develop your sixth eye, and you develop it by using it, meaning that you if you choose to, then whenever you are doing meditation, then just activate your sixth eye. So activate all the eyes. And because the sixth eye, like from the fifth eye, sixth eye, and especially the seventh eye, we're talking about the seventh eye today. They are more the sixth and the seventh are more powerful spiritually. So it's something that we can the more we use it, the more we can expand that. So there's really no limit to how much we can expand. And whenever you expand the sixth eye and the seventh eye, of course, then you actually can access more information. You can access more source energies. So if you find that you want to heal yourself, or you want to do healing on somebody else and you're not having a lot of luck, then it is really a matter of expanding your own ability, expanding and working with your own soul energies, because these eyes is the way of working and strengthening your own soul energy. When you have a strong soul, then you can heal faster, heal yourself, heal other things, and you can shift yourself in and out of situations much faster when you have these eyes and when you have soul energy that is strong. So I just want to mention that we are talking about the seventh eye now. However, activating all the other eyes before is a continuous process. So having said that, let's move on to talk about the seventh eye and kind of find out what the seventh eye is. So the seventh eye, in terms of location meaning where the energy for feeding the seventh eye is there are two locations. The physical side, because the seventh eye still have a location that is based in our body. The seventh eye physical is on the left foot. So it is the top of the arch of your left foot, which is kind of where I have the blue dot now. That is for the seventh eye physical. And then for the spiritual side of the seventh eye, it is really the 0 point. And the 0 point is in the breastplate. So it's the lower part of the breastplate. So if you kind of trace where your ribs are and you find the breastplate, which is the bone that is connecting both sides of your ribs, and there is at the lowest end of it, if you just move up one finger, that's where the 0 point is. And it's not right on the bone itself, it is within your body. So it's just around that area. And that's where the 0 point is. So you will know that your seventh eye physical is activated when you start breathing in through the bottom of your left foot, through the arch of the top of the arch of your left foot. And when the seventh eye physical is activated, you would feel that there's a pulse. So the pulse would be in sync with your brachma. So your brachma is the top of your head, where the three bones in your head meets. So kind of if you touch the top of your head, there is usually a dip, which is where the three bones, because you have the one bone that is the front, and then the back of the your head, the skull, has the left and the right side. So those three bones, when they meet, there's a dip in your skull. When you feel it, that's what it feels like. That's where the three bones meet. That's the brachma. So when you feel that there's a pulse around the brachma area, then you know that it is your seventh eye physical is activated. So that's a sign to look for when you start breathing in. And also when your 0 point starts to pulse, then you know that the seventh eye spiritual is activated. So a little later on, we're going to do an exercise just to let all of you feel how that feels like. Okay, so that's a location of the seventh eye. So now I just want to talk a little bit about the function, the purpose of the seventh eye. We'll really be talking more about the physical side of the seventh eye first, and then the rest we will leave for another week. Okay, so this is the location of the seventh eye, and then the function. So this, for the physical, which is the bottom of the left foot, top of the arch, it is associated with connection to the cosmos, and it assures that spiritual knowledge and healing frequencies are effectively locked into the body. Okay. So even though we say that it is the seventh eye physical, but because the seventh eye, all of the seventh eye, whether it is physical or the spiritual side, it's actually mostly concerned with spiritual side. So even though it says physical, but physical is really to lock in the cosmic energies within the body. So it is, seventh eye is, of all the eyes that we've talked about so far, it is getting to be the most spiritual, because the seventh eye is kind of the gateway for the completely spiritual eyes, which is the like eighth, ninth, and then the oneness, the unity eye, and also the infinity eye. So those are not even, don't even have any I would say, connection to the physical body, whereas the seventh eye still have connection to the physical body. However, it is completely to do with grounding in the spiritual energies within the physical body. So it's not so much about physical healing. It is more about spiritual healing. So so we can, as we look on more, we will find out that the seventh eye really is about shifting belief system, because belief system is what really controls our experience of this reality. If we have a more, I would say, a cosmic, more aligned with the cosmic side, more spiritual side belief system, then our energy can actually be a lot more potent. Whereas if we firmly believe that we are just this human being, we are very limited, there, and we shouldn't, be able to see energy. If we have these kinds of belief system, then no matter how powerful you are, you won't be able to access your own power. So when we start to work with the seventh eye, we are really starting to shift from that very limiting belief system that says that we are this body, and we start to blow that up or shift that and transform that. So we start to understand that we have a body, however, we are a spiritual being, and that we are not just a spiritual being, we are limitless spiritual being. The more we start to move to that side, then the more our energy system and the more we can actually access things that is aligned with our own belief system. So that's why as we start to work with the seventh eye, then you will find that your own belief system will start to shift. How fast it shifts, it really depends on how open you are to shifting. So the seventh eye physical is one of the ways, the function is to shift belief system, kind of shake off and start to I would say disassemble the belief system that is limiting us. So as we start to move into fifth dimension, a lot of the things that keeps us, the belief system side that keeps us into three dimension or fourth dimension belief system, that will have to start to be shifted so that our belief system really supports how we experience life in the fifth dimension and beyond. So that's the function of the seventh eye physical. And the other thing that is that the seventh eye also assists us in aligning with our life purpose. If we are here, let's say, to be a teacher, and you somehow think that, oh, okay, I don't want to be, I'm not good enough to be a teacher. I need to be, just a systems programmer or some other things, then we are kind of not following our life purpose. And so as we start to activate our seventh eye physical, that it will start to shift as well, so that we can become more aligned with our life purpose, our life path. So that's also what will start to shift as we activate and use the seventh eye more. So, okay, so it integrates our knowledge and belief system alignment. So it starts to align ourselves more, our belief system. So our beliefs that is not supporting us to be aligned with our higher spiritual truths, those are the beliefs that will gradually be shifted as we start to open the seventh eye. As our seventh eye becomes stronger, then that's what will happen. We will start to wake up to who we truly are. We will start to really feel more of that shift within our own thinking. And as we shift our belief system, then we actually would be able to download thoughts that are different, that will support us to become more of who we truly are. And that's really the most important thing about the seventh eye. That's why activating and working with the seventh eye, these are the things that is going to start to shift. Okay, so it starts to release, cleanse old energetic imprints. ensure that healing frequencies remain within the system for long-term transformation, and then align our personal energy with cosmic forces. And also it means that we can manifest better, because when our beliefs start to shift, when the old beliefs that we are not enough or we can't do certain things, when those beliefs starts to shift, then you will be able to create and manifest more of what it is that you truly align with you more easily. You'll find that shift more. It is really depending on how fast or how much you work on shifting and activating and expanding your seventh eye ability. So these are the things that you will feel will start to shift. So any questions, comments before we continue on? Not really? Okay. So then the first kind of small, or I would say short meditation I want to do with you all is really to experience really having the seventh eye activated. So let's just have a short meditation just to feel the seventh eye. Okay, so just take in a deep breath and let it all go. Take in another deep breath and let it all go. Take in one more deep breath and let it all go. Continue to breathe in and out with the intention of elongating your breath as much as it is still comfortable for your body. So be very kind to your body. Do these deep breaths just to smooth out your breathing. And give your body time to relax. Wherever it is that you feel any tension in your body, and just allow that part of your body to relax a little bit more. And if you can, make sure your feet, especially the left foot, is on the floor, or if not the floor, then at least there is something supporting it. It could be you can put your feet on the sofa or somewhere to allow that your feet is supported. And then I just want you to think of your left foot, the bottom of your left foot, just at the top of the arch. Just imagine that there's a spot there and you are breathing energy in through that spot. As you breathe in, imagine that you're pulling energy in to your body through that left foot, top of the arch. And feel that energy going all the way up into your sacrum. And as you breathe out through the top of your head. Continue to breathe in and out, focusing on the left foot, top of the arch. Breathing in and out, pulling energy in from your left foot all the way to your sacrum. And then as you breathe out through the top of your head. And at the same time, also activate your 0 point. 0 point activate. And breathe in. Breathe into your 0 point and the bottom of your left foot. All the way to the sacrum. And as you breathe out through the top of your head. Just focus on these two locations. Seventh eye activate. And then just notice. Notice when your brakma starts to synchronize with the pulse that is on your left foot. And also feel your 0 point also pulsing. If it's not pulsing yet, then keep breathing in through those 2 points and just be patient. Continue to breathe in through the bottom of your left foot at the top of the arch, and also through your 0 point until you feel those 2 points and your brakma pulsing. And the pulses are synchronized. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. Open your eyes and come all the way back into the room when you are ready. Okay, so how was that?
It was good. For me, it's also very